Welcome to Luxurious Latitude, where we explore the wonders of the world and provide essential travel tips. Africa is a continent of stunning landscapes, diverse cultures, and incredible wildlife. From the Sahara Desert to the savannas of Kenya, there's so much to see and experience. However, it's crucial to stay informed about travel safety, as some areas pose significant risks to travelers. In today's video, we're diving into the countries in Africa that you should avoid in 2024 due to safety and security concerns. Before we get into the list, let's talk about how we determined which countries made it. Our criteria include crime rates, political instability, health risks, and travel advisories from reliable sources like government agencies and international organizations. We've consulted experts and compiled the latest data to ensure you have the most accurate and up-to-date information. Travel safety is a serious consideration. Countries with ongoing conflicts, high crime rates, or health crises can pose significant risks to visitors. Now, let's take a closer look at the countries you should avoid in 2024. First on our list is Somalia. Known for its beautiful coastline and rich cultural heritage, Somalia unfortunately faces severe challenges. The country has been plagued by ongoing conflict, terrorism, and high crime rates. Travel advisories strongly recommend avoiding all travel to Somalia due to the high risk of kidnapping, armed robbery, and terrorism. Recent incidents include attacks by militant groups and piracy off the coast. It's crucial to heed these warnings and consider safer alternatives. Next is South Sudan. Despite its natural beauty and potential for adventure, South Sudan faces significant safety concerns. Since gaining independence in 2011, South Sudan has struggled with political instability and civil conflict. The country is also experiencing severe humanitarian crises, making it dangerous for travelers. Travel advisories highlight risks such as armed conflict, violent crime, and food insecurity. Travelers are urged to avoid all non-essential travel to South Sudan. The Central African Republic is another country with significant travel risks. Despite its rich wildlife and cultural heritage, the country is marred by ongoing violence and political instability. Armed groups control large parts of the country, leading to frequent clashes and widespread insecurity. Travel advisories emphasize the dangers of kidnapping, armed robbery, and banditry. Recent incidents include attacks on civilians and humanitarian workers, highlighting the volatile situation. It's best to avoid travel to the Central African Republic until the security situation improves. Libya, with its rich history and archaeological sites, is unfortunately one of the most dangerous places to visit in Africa right now. Since the fall of Gaddafi in 2011, Libya has been in a state of constant turmoil, with various factions vying for control. The country is plagued by armed conflict, terrorism, and a high risk of kidnapping. Travel advisories recommend avoiding all travel to Libya due to the extreme dangers present. It's a beautiful country, but the risks far outweigh the rewards. Mali is known for its vibrant culture and historical sites, but it faces severe security challenges. Various militant groups operate in Mali, particularly in the northern and central regions. Kidnappings, terrorist attacks, and violent crime are significant concerns. Recent incidents include attacks on tourists and local residents, making it unsafe for travel. It's advisable to consider alternative destinations. The Democratic Republic of Congo is a country of immense natural beauty, but it also faces considerable dangers. Years of conflict and instability have left many areas unsafe for travelers. The eastern regions, in particular, are hotspots for armed groups and violent crime. Travel advisories highlight the risks of kidnapping, armed robbery, and ongoing conflict. Until the situation stabilizes, it's best to avoid travel to the DRC. Burkina Faso, with its rich cultural heritage, is unfortunately on our list due to escalating violence and terrorism. Terrorist groups have carried out numerous attacks, particularly in the northern and eastern regions. The security situation is highly volatile, with risks of kidnapping and violent crime. Travel advisories recommend avoiding all non-essential travel to Burkina Faso due to these threats. Consider safer alternatives in the region. Niger is another country facing significant security challenges. Despite its natural beauty, the threat of terrorism and violent crime is high. Various militant groups operate in Niger, particularly in the border regions. Travel advisories highlight the risks of kidnapping, armed robbery, and attacks. Recent incidents include attacks on both locals and foreigners. It's advisable to avoid travel to Niger until the situation improves. Chad, with its diverse landscapes and cultures, faces severe security issues. The threat of terrorism, particularly from Boko Haram in the Lake Chad region, is significant. Political instability and violent crime further contribute to the risks. Travel advisories recommend avoiding non-essential travel to Chad due to these dangers. It's best to consider safer destinations in the region. Eritrea, with its rich history and beautiful landscapes, is unfortunately on our list due to its restrictive government and potential risks. The country's government is known for its strict control over the population, and there are risks related to arbitrary detention and limited freedom of movement. Travel advisories highlight the risks of traveling in Eritrea, recommending caution and awareness of the local laws and regulations. It's advisable to consider other destinations until the situation improves. Remember, many parts of Africa are safe and welcoming to travelers. Consider exploring safer alternatives and always prioritize your safety. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and destination guides. We'd love to hear your experiences and questions in the comments below. Stay safe and happy travels.